Inside Stryker's island penitentiary, Lex Luthor stands behind a containment barrier, eyes fixed on the daughter he hasn't seen in a while. Lena Luthor doesn't flinch. Lena asks, "Because you don't want to see me?" Lex answers coldly, arms crossed, "Because I don't want my daughter in a prison." The outside world continues on. Sunset over Stryker's, birds in flight, but inside, tension boils. "Stryker's is dangerous," Lex says, quoting something familiar. "There are very bad people here that do very bad things." Lex looks at her with a wounded expression. She stares back, her voice sharp. "Like you?" Lex tries to defuse the situation, but the distance is too far for words. "Lena, I understand that you're upset, but listen to me. I had no idea what Mercy was planning." He lifts his arm in regret. "I would never hurt you." But Lena is done listening. Her voice rises in rage. "You gave me to Brainiac when I was a baby." Lex flinches as she continues, now yelling. "And then when you got me back, you left me on an island with your hateful mother and acted like I didn't exist." His words come out instinctively. "To protect you. To protect you," she mocks back. "To protect you. The floodgates are open now. It's always about you. What you want. Always." She clenches her fists, trembling. "The last few weeks, I thought for once we could be happy together. But even then, I wasn't thinking about my happiness. I was thinking about yours." Her voice cracks. "And you ruined it." From aside, a guard approaches. The moment is over. Visiting hours are over, Luthor. Lex tries one last time, begging, "Let us have more time." But Lena turns her back on him. "You've already had enough of my time." She walks away, leaving him alone in the silence. High above Earth, the Justice League watchtower floats in orbit. Inside, Superman watches as Lois lies on a medical table in the Atom Project lab. One of the scientists states, "Your powers are gone. The power cells in your system are completely drained, and yellow sunlight is not recharging them." Another adds, "And since we don't know where they came from in the first place, we have no idea if the powers went back to their owner or are gone completely." Mr. Terrific gently offers, "That isn't to say they can't return. We'll need to run more tests." But Lois sits up, resolute. "Tests? No thank you, Michael." She stands and walks to the door. "Now I can hitch a ride on the boom tube to Metropolis, right?" In the hallway, Superman asks, "Where are you going?" Lois doesn't stop. "The Daily Planet. I have work to do." Superman floats beside her, worried. "Lois." But she cuts him off. "Listen, I'm okay. I am." He tries to say more, but she doesn't let him. "No buts. I have stories to edit. A paper to get out. Superwoman was fun while it lasted, but I didn't need it. I love the life I had before the powers, and I love it now. Powers or no powers." She smiles, soft but certain. "And after what happened with Jimmy, I was considering hanging up the cape anyway." Superman meets her gaze. "At least this way, I lost the powers saving the city I love." As she steps into the glowing boom tube, Lois turns back one last time. "Trust me." Back in Metropolis, at the Supercorp building, Lena storms into the office. "How are you not locked up with my dad?" Mercy tries to calm her. "Lena, calm down. Your father told the police the truth. That one of his experiments escaped, and he worked with Superman to save the city. I committed no crime. He's covering for you?" Lena accuses, "As I have covered for him. Many times. It's his turn now." Lena's anger boils over. "He was getting better. Why did you do this?" Mercy, leaning against the window, says gently, "It's hard to love someone and not want to control them." "You sound like my dad," Lena spits. "I'm flattered," Mercy replies. She steps closer. "But since you're here, I want to offer you a new position. My personal assistant, just like the role I had with your father. You're easily the smartest person at Supercorp. Maybe even more so." Lena's voice cracks with betrayal. "You think I'd work with you after what you did? I trusted you." Mercy's words are quiet. "We all did." And just then, a shadow fills the window. "Never again," Superman says, floating outside. Lena rolls her eyes. "Good luck with her, Superman." Mercy calls out to Lena as the Man of Steel floats down. "Think about my offer, Lena." "Lena." Superman lands beside her. "Mercy, why would Lena work with someone who betrayed her?" "She's a smart girl, Superman. She knows her place is here. That Supercorp is where she can do the most good. You'll see that too. Mercy responds. Superman stares down Mercy Graves, voice firm, eyes unwavering. I don't care how good your lawyers are. Your access to the Watchtower is denied. Mr. Terrific has terminated any tech connected to the Justice League. Supercorp is over, Mercy. Mercy pushes back with a desperate smirk. Are you sure about that, Superman? Think about all the good we've done together. So what if we had our first fight? That's healthy. All the best working relationships have a little conflict. It helps them thrive. But Clark's tone hardens. We have no relationship. I'm shutting you down. Mercy doesn't flinch. The only person who can stop Supercorp is Mr. Luthor. You'll have to speak to him, and I highly doubt he's going to see things your way. Before Superman can respond, an assistant rushes in. Ms. Graves, we have a problem. One of the superbikes was just stolen from lockup. What? Those are under our best security measures. No one should be able to take one. Who stole it? It was Lena Luthor, ma'am. Mercy clenches her jaw. Damn it. Soaring off the balcony, Superman can't help but smile. I think Lena just gave you her answer, Mercy. Elsewhere, a sleek black superbike tears across the sky. The name on the tag is unmistakable. Lena's gone. Lena rides alone into the horizon, her face streaked with a single tear as the sun dips low. Her silence speaks louder than words. She's not just leaving the building. She's leaving everything. As the bike cuts through the clouds, we see the sign that welcomes her next chapter. Midvale, home of Supergirl. Lex Luthor sits alone in his prison cell, calmly reading a book as Superman arrives. A beam of light casts the shadow of the Man of Steel across the room, his presence as imposing as ever. Luthor looks up and smirks. Busy day. Superman isn't in the mood for games. His eyes burn with quiet fury. This will be short, he says. Do you have any other tricks up your sleeve I should know about? Any other dangerous clones of yourself? With my powers? Luthor doesn't flinch. Yes, I built XL to be used as a weapon, but I knew it was dangerous and never used it. That should count for something. Superman clenches his jaw. You killed him. Luthor counters to save Metropolis. Lois understood. That's why she sacrificed herself, right? How is Lois doing, by the way? Post-Superwoman, that is. The jab lands like a punch to the gut. Security cameras monitor the exchange, though anyone watching would think the two men are simply having a casual talk. Luthor, Superman warns. Luthor brushes it off. Don't worry about the cameras. If anyone were to watch them, they'd think we were talking about sports. On one of the monitors, police officers watch footage of Superman discussing football, not realizing the real conversation happening behind the scenes. I want us to work together again, Luthor says. To be a team. Superman shuts it down. You're staying in prison. This will be the last time we speak. Hold on, Luthor says. Let me prove you need me. Superman narrows his eyes. Excuse me? I can give Lois her powers back, Luthor says calmly. Superman's world freezes. What did you say? I know how to do it. It wouldn't be hard. I don't trust you, Superman replies coldly. Then think of Lois, what your wife must be feeling right now. Luthor's words linger in the air, hitting Superman with the one thing he didn't expect, hope. At the top of the Daily Planet building, the globe gleams under the sun, reminding us of the power Lois once held. She stood close to greatness. All that power. And still, it wasn't just about that for her. She could fly by your side, know what it felt like to be you. But it wasn't just about the power, was it? The narration reflects. She believed she could truly make a difference in the world, instead of merely reporting on it. But now, that life has been ripped away. The camera lingers on her closed eyes and windblown hair. What does that do to a person? The voice continues, this time belonging to Lex Luthor, speaking softly but with a knife under his words. To a marriage? He offers help. He says he wants to help. And then he drops the line meant to dig in deeper. What if she begins to resent you? That's the final straw. Superman glares at him, heat vision flaring. I don't need marriage counseling from you, he growls. Luthor backs away, hands raised. No need to get this angry, Superman. I only wanted to help. Suddenly, a surge of red lightning bursts around Superman's body. His eyes widen in shock. Something is wrong. Alarms blare, Red code. As somewhere else, Mercy monitors the crisis and mutters, Pity Superman didn't want to work with me. This could have been avoided. The red energy intensifies. Superman snarls, pain and fury mixing. Something triggered the red kryptonite, but this time is different. What did you do to me? Lex steps back, confused and frightened. I did. An explosion of red light erupts. Superman's transformation has begun. Superman screams as crimson lightning explodes from his body. His silhouette pulses with rage, the energy warping the ground beneath him. Luthor, stunned, can only whisper Superman, but Superman's eyes flare red. Teeth gritted, veins bulging, he utters a single word. Run. Luthor doesn't hesitate. What did you do, Luthor? Superman bellows, marching forward like a force of nature. Luthor flees through the metallic halls of the prison, shouting to the guards, contain him until backup arrives. Armed soldiers step in, firing blasts directly at Superman. But it's useless. With a roar, he barrels through them, grabbing one and smashing him into another like they're made of paper. One of the guards hits the wall hard. Another is flung down the corridor. It's chaos. As klaxons sound and lights flash red, Luthor rushes to a control panel and slams his hand down, activating something with a rapid sequence of beeps. Superman keeps coming, his fists ripping through armor like it's cardboard. Sparks fly as he crushes another guard's weapon with a single punch. Behind him, Luthor vanishes down a corridor, his voice echoing off the walls. You did this, didn't you? This was your plan from the beginning. Lex stands before a secure glass cell, glaring at two familiar villains. He says, Farm, Graft, you caused this. Your Red K turned Superman into a ticking time bomb. But now you're going to help me find a cure to save him. Farm, seated in a wheelchair, grins wide. Oh, Lex, it's so good to see you again. Our game continues. I must say my dear brother and I are intrigued. But of course, what's in it for us? Lex answers with a cold glare. After we save him, I promise you the three of us will fight to the death. Meanwhile, Superman is in a frenzy. Surrounded by armored guards, he roars, Get away from me. He smashes through the attackers, shattering their armor. Panic flickers across his face. No, I can control it. But deep down, he knows he's losing the battle. He grabs his communicator. Terrific. I need help at Strikers. The red kryptonite poisoning is draining my powers. I feel like I might explode. I need you to... Suddenly, he speeds off in a red blur, moving faster than thought. As his eyes glow red once again, someone mutters with dread, Metropolis calls me to you again. From the shadows, a glowing figure emerges. Her silhouette is sharp, her stance firm, and her revolver crackling with energy. It's Marilyn Moonlight, her presence radiating with spectral authority. She raises her voice with conviction. Metropolis must be saved, she declares, her luminous hat and eyes burning with purpose. From you, Superman. And that's the story, folks. Please, leave your thoughts below and don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos like this one. See you next time.